wanted to do a quick video today on how to get approved for weight loss surgery. Let me start by saying that this is my experience and what I know from going through the process myself. Everybody's experience is different, so please don't take this as the law. I'm just trying to share what I've gone through to try to help you in making the decision to have weight loss surgery, or if you've already made that decision and you really want to have the surgery, giving you sort of a heads up of what to expect in trying to get your insurance company to cover your surgery. Please forgive my hair today. She and I are not friends today. I don't know what I did to piss her off. Obviously something, but yeah, please, we're not friends today. Please excuse me. So there are two ways that you can pay for weight loss surgery. You can self-pay, so pay for it yourself, or you can get your insurance to pay for it. I got my insurance to cover it because I was not going to pay for it myself. I couldn't afford that. So this is my experience in getting your insurance to cover you. Everybody's insurance company is different. Your company is probably going to be a little bit different than mine, but there are some universal things that most insurance companies require before they'll approve you for surgery. So I want to talk to you about some of those things. First of all, let me tell you my experience when I had the surgery and how I came about it. I have been overweight pretty much my whole adult life, and I have 4 kids, pretty much boom, 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 right in a row, and hadn't been able to, lose all the weight from that, and I just kept getting bigger and bigger with each one, and afterwards stayed bigger. I couldn't, I tried so many diets, could never lose weight, and so I had heard a lot about the different weight loss surgeries and decided I was going to get surgery, or that I wanted to get surgery, and I started the path to do that, to figure out how I could do that. I initially went to my regular doctor, my GP, and I told her what I was thinking, and she referred me to a surgeon, a weight loss specialist, and I went from there. Now, with my insurance, it required a 3-month period of education, appointments, blood work, testing, etc., before the actual surgery would be done. So I started this journey in February of 2018. I ended up ultimately having the surgery on June 13th of 2018. So for me, even though at the time it didn't seem like it, it was a very quick process. That is not the case with most insurance companies. Most insurance companies require a 6-month or even a year of pre-op appointments and education with nutritionists and exercise physiologists and so forth. There are a couple basic things that all insurance companies will require before they'll even consider covering it. The first one is your BMI, and that is your body mass index. So that is the ratio of fat to muscle in your body. In order to be approved for weight loss surgery, you have to have a BMI of 40. So that's the general rule, 40 or more. When I started, mine was 30 something. I don't remember, 35, 36, something like that. So it wasn't quite to the 40 mark, but I ended up getting approved anyway, and you can do that. Lots of people do that, but in order to be approved with a lower BMI, you have to have other health conditions that are directly linked to being overweight. So that's things like high blood pressure, diabetes, that's a big one. Sometimes even asthma is one. I think the biggies would be high blood pressure and diabetes. For me, I did not have diabetes, but I was on the pre-diabetic spectrum, so that was taken into account. I had hypertension, and hypertension severe, that could not be regulated without several medications. I was on as many as 3 or 4 diabetes, 3 or 4 high blood pressure or hypertension medications at a time. So yeah, it was a severe hypertension. And I also had arthritis, osteoarthritis, that was made worse by carrying around so much extra weight. So those were my conditions that were directly linked to the obesity. And I ended up getting approved for surgery based on those factors. You'll have to discuss with your doctor what all diseases or conditions that they consider comorbid, that your insurance company would consider to be linked to the obesity in order to get covered. But if you are hypertensive, you've had the high blood pressure, or you have diabetes, you're in pretty good shape to get the surgery. Those are really common ones that they will approve weight loss surgery for. And even if you don't have those, but your BMI is 40 or more, you're pretty much a shoo-in for the surgery. So that's the good news. So what happens after you get approved for surgery is that you generally will have to meet several times, depending on your waiting period window. Could be 3 or 6 times with each, but you're going to have to meet with a weight loss specialist, the surgeon, of course. You're going to have to meet with a dietitian, an exercise physiologist, most likely, nutritionist, and this is to help educate you in eating healthy before and after surgery. Most patients also will be required to lose weight prior to the surgery. And the reason why they do that is because they want to see that you can lose weight by restricting your diet or by following a different diet, so that you will be successful after the surgery. So that's something that you'll have to do. I didn't actually have a number. Like, a lot of people are like, I got to lose 50 pounds. A lot of doctors will say you need to lose 50 pounds before I'll do the surgery. And it all depends on what your BMI is and what your weight is, because you have to be healthy enough for surgery, because it is major surgery, so it has a lot of health risks. So you have to be healthy enough for them to perform the surgery, so the doctor will require some kind of weight loss, and the amount is dependent on your BMI and your situation. For me, I was required to follow a diet, which led to weight loss, but I wasn't given a number. Like, I didn't have to, lose 20, 30, 40 pounds. It just, I did because I followed the diet, but there wasn't a number attached to it. So I was kind of lucky in that respect. Another thing that you will need to do is have an endoscopy, and that's where they stick a camera down your throat and look at your stomach to see what's going on in there, to see if there's any problems, to see if there's any hiatal hernia or anything that would make it hard to do surgery, or anything that they'll need to kind of prepare for in going into the surgery. If you've had other abdominal surgeries and you have any kind of scarring, that's a factor that can preclude you from having weight loss surgery. So that's something that you'll need to discuss with your doctor, with your surgeon. You'll also, another major thing that the insurance companies want is they want proof that you've tried to lose weight prior to electing to have the surgery. So you're going to have to discuss and maybe even bring in some documentation. I don't know, it depends on your insurance company and what they require. But you're definitely going to have to say what methods you've tried to lose weight. So if you've done Weight Watchers, you've done Jenny Craig, you've seen a nutritionist before, you've done the paleo diet, the keto diet, Atkins, whatever you've done, you're going to want to list all those things and discuss all those things with your doctor, because that has to be done or has to be shown before they'll consider you for weight loss surgery. You'll have to have a psych evaluation. So you'll have to pass a psych evaluation that basically says that you are prepared emotionally, mentally to have the surgery. It's no big deal. A lot of people think it's a big deal. It's no big deal. You're going to be totally fine. So, don't even stress about it. It's not a big deal. And, I'll probably do another video about the psych eval and what it is and how to, easily pass it. It's not a big deal. So don't freak out. In conclusion, those are the things that you're going to have to do in order to get approved for surgery. Sounds kind of daunting, but trust me, it is pretty easy. And when it gets hard, you just got to keep your eye on the prize. Just keep your eye on the prize. And the prize is obviously the surgery and your new life that is going to be coming after you have the surgery. And again, if you're considering surgery, it is not an easy way out. I cannot stress that enough. It is not the easy way out. It's not easy. Okay, it's a wonderful, wonderful tool that will help you lose weight, but you got to do the work. You got to move your ass. You got to follow a diet. It's not easy. It's definitely 100 bazillion% gives you an edge above other people who are just dieting to lose weight. And it definitely a bazillion% helps you lose weight. It's the best tool ever to lose weight, in my opinion, but it is not easy. So if you think you're gonna, get the surgery and the weight's just gonna fall off and you're not gonna have to do anything, you're not ready for it. Don't have it. Educate yourself. So, all right, that is my video on getting approved for weight loss surgery. I hope that if you are beginning your journey and are wanting that approval, that you get approved and that you join us on the Losers Bench. And if there's any other questions or comments that you would like to leave me or things you want to know, please comment down below. Please hit that like and smash that subscribe button. I would love to see you back here. And you have a terrific day.